What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF back with your official first pregame of the regular season, of the preseason, should I say, for Lakers versus Nets today at 12:30 noon. Couldn't wait. I was gonna come on at 11:30, but as soon as I heard the starting lineups, I had to come on to talk to you guys. As you guys may already or may not know, I got all the updates. I got everything, man. If you already haven't, please subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be breaking it down post game. I'm gonna be doing off game videos, everything, guys. So keep it locked right here. And if you already haven't, please check out the new mix / Lakers anthem by me and Lonnie, man. All great content year round. So keep it locked. Now let's kick it off, guys. Welcome to the brand new season, man. Super hyped, super excited. I know you guys are as well. Good morning to most of you out here in the Pacific area, and afternoon to the rest of you in the East Coast, man. Hopefully everybody's doing amazing. We got Lakers Nets now. This isn't your usual showdown. Obviously, it's preseason, and most of our star players are not going to play due to, obviously, Frank Vogel saying we need to rest these guys and make sure that they get there healthy. Hey, what up, Laker girl? What's up? Laker fan 88, what's up, everybody? Okay, so this is the update I got for you guys, all right? So you guys already know Westbrook, LeBron, Ariza, and Carmelo are all not playing in the preseason opener. Now, I expect them to get some run towards maybe the third or fourth game of the preseason, but I think they'll miss the first two ones for sure. You don't want to risk injuries, obviously with such a big season up ahead, man. We got so much, on our schedule. Thanks, Big Baby. What's up, bro? What's up, Sally? What's up? So back to the update. So this is what's interesting, guys. With all those players missing, we still got plenty to watch and plenty to root for. Obviously, a bunch of newcomers are playing, and I got the starting lineup for you guys. It's actually pretty surprising. Now, I'm not sure what this means for the regular season. It could be that most of these guys are running with the second unit, so they want to get them used to playing with each other. Or it could be that, this is the official. This is going to be some of the guys that are fighting for starting minutes at certain positions. So starting lineup with LeBron, Westbrook, and all those guys out. We got Kendrick Nunn at the point. We got Kent Bazemore at the 2. Or at the 3, I'm not sure. Taylor Horton Tucker at the 2 or 3. And then we got Anthony Davis and DeAndre Jordan. So that's your starting lineup, guys. So Kendrick Nunn, Kent Bazemore, THT, Anthony Davis, and DeAndre. I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but that's a very intriguing starting lineup. First and foremost, we thought Wayne Ellington was a surefire starter at the shooting guard position. And you have to ask yourself, if he's not starting now, does this mean anything, or is it just Frank, tinkering with the lineups and trying to figure out different rotations and seeing what works and whatnot and giving everybody equal opportunity? Another thing I've noticed, the other guy we had pegged in the starting lineup isn't here so far, and that's Malik Monk. So we thought it was going to be between Wayne Ellington and Malik Monk. And I think it's very interesting that Kent Bazemore got the nod over any of those guys as well. Now, it could, like I said, it could mean absolutely nothing. It is just preseason, and maybe we're trying to give these guys a look early on, but I'm very excited to see what this combination holds. Also, another thing to look forward for, guys. Now, I've been getting all kinds of questions like, why are you so excited for preseason? Our stars aren't playing. Simple. I'm a diehard, and I got to dissect every inch and every mile, every little dimension of the Lakers team. Not just the players. Obviously, we're excited to see THT, see if he's grown in the offseason, and I mean offensively and defensively, see if his jumper looks more fluid. The newcomers like Kendrick Nunn, Malik Monk, who's one of my favorite young players in the league. Guys like that, obviously the veterans. What does DeAndre Jordan still hold? Does he still have some potential on the team? Can he be a contributor? And all these things are going to be answered throughout the course of the season, not just preseason. We're going to get our first glimpse. But also, how does the coaching staff look? What are the rotations? Like I said, this was a very surprising starting lineup, guys. Very surprising starting lineup. I did not expect it. So I am pleasantly surprised by it just because, the shock factor. Like, whoa, I expected to see Wayne Ellington there. I expected to see, with most of the vets gone, maybe, I don't know. I expected to see Rondo maybe starting over Nunn. So this is all intriguing. And not only that, but what kind of offensive and defensive schemes are we coming with? Again, preseason, I don't expect much. It could be sloppy to start. Obviously, we don't have all our stars. But Anthony Davis, how is he going to look in the post? Is he looking stronger? Game one, right off the bat, we don't start him at center. We have him at power forward. Again, players missing, that could all factor into it. But all these questions, man, basketball officially back. I'm going to answer you guys' questions in just a second. I got you guys, man. Let's start off with, let's see, who got the first question of the day? The homegirl, Laker Girl 513, she says, who would not be excited for today's game? Hashtag diehard. You'd be surprised. I've been getting messages and DMs from people who are saying, why are you so hyped about preseason? Our guys aren't even playing. Blah, blah. There's a difference. There's levels to this, guys. All of you guys here on the chat are diehards. If not, why would you be on DTLF's channel during preseason if you're not a diehard, right? So obviously you guys are here. And my Ramley as well, man. Shout out to you guys. We 3-0. We looking for that number 4. Should be exciting today as well. I'll be flipping back and forth between commercials, but I can't miss a second of Lakers basketball. I'm married to the game, man. Basketball is my number one, love of sports. So yeah, I'm excited, guys. I feel like a kid on Christmas, my usual analogy. Preseason is fun to watch, see how our squad will be. Not only that, but also guys like Trevlin Queen, Matt McClung, Austin Reeves. Those guys are all trying to carve out some sort of a role on the roster or trying to even survive. A lot of these, we have 19 players on the roster as we stand. Where they're going to cut a couple, man. They're going to cut at least 3, right? 2 or 3, unless they convert another one into a 2-way contract. But there's so many questions to be asked. You got to root for these. Some of these guys are playing for the basketball livelihood. They're looking to make an impact. So it'll be interesting to see who stands out. Who are you guys looking forward to the most? Obviously, my pick, Taylor Horton-Tucker, number 1. Number 2, I'd have to see Kendrick Nunn and Malik Monk. They're tied up there. And number 3, Anthony Davis today, because we already know what to kind of expect from AD. But if the rumors of him adding some muscle and trying to change up his position are true, let's see if he's more aggressive at attacking the rim or is he still settling for turnaround jump shots. Again, I don't expect him to play too many minutes. He's a star player on this team. So he might play a quarter max, maybe 2, but we just want to see little stuff, man. We just want to see a little upside here, light at the end of the tunnel, man. We just trying to see something to get excited about, Laker Nation. My boy Robbie says, with all due respect, McClung is going to get stuffed just like in the Summer League. He needs to develop. Well, I'll say this, Robbie. Sometimes Summer League is harder to play than preseason. Now, you might think of that statement I just made and think that doesn't make sense. Obviously, preseason has more NBA stars in it. It's the more regular offenses being run. It actually makes a lot of sense. Summer League, a lot of players are playing ISO ball. They're trying to make a roster. Preseason, there's a lot more guaranteed spots already. So, guys like Mac McClung who are actually fighting for their roster spot livelihood might be able to showcase themselves a little bit more, depending on the minute situation, if the coaching staff gives them a chance. If they don't get a chance, well, yeah, that would be tough. But, there's more spacing. Obviously, Summer League is closer to college ball where everything's just cluttered everywhere. The NBA is all about spacing, pace and space, which is the offense we are supposedly going to implement with the new, additions to the coaching staff. So I think Mac is better suited for the actual game speed of basketball than Summer League, to be honest with you. But who knows? Again, it's too early. We got to see what he's got. I wouldn't go discarding him just yet, though. Keep your eyes open for him, Trev, Austin, Shandy Brown Jr., all these guys fighting for potential, guaranteed spot. And then they have to be encouraged by the fact that Austin Reeves showed out and right away he got a guaranteed roster spot. So that's encouraging. That shows you that you're playing for a franchise that actually gives opportunities to young guys or up-and-comers, right? So looking forward to it, guys. Ooh, I'm super excited. You don't understand. I got butterflies in my stomach right now. 12:30 can't come fast enough. Like the clock just slowed down as soon as I started looking at it this morning. He said, our bench is Rondo, Monk, Ariza, Melo, and Howard. Well, Ariza's not playing today. Mark. He's out. He has somewhat of a sore ankle or something like that, but it's all precaution. Now, I'm going to say this. Expect a lot of resting for vets throughout the course of the season, especially if the young guys can step up and fill in their role properly and get to that next level, If they can do that and they can hold up their own, then I expect to see more rest days and made-up injuries, sore groin, sore this, sore that, just to try to get our guys more rest, guys like Russ, guys like LeBron. AD, I expect him to play a lot more if he's healthy. He is our leader of the team. All right, rumor has it they have officially, handed the baton over to AD, telling them it's his team. Guys like LeBron, Russ, they're all telling them. So this is why he's playing today. He has to send a message to the team. He has to set the tone. Where can I watch it, fam? It's going to be on Spectrum Sportsnet. I don't have a link. However, if anybody hits me up with a link before the game, I will post it on my Twitter. So follow me there just in case I do get it, man. It's too early in the season for me to have links. But thank you so much for the donation, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully you do get to watch it. However, if you do follow me on Twitter, if I get a link, I will post it, man, or even DM me, see if I have a link. We are going undefeated, DTLF Lakers gang, 730 radio. What's up, bro? You know what? That's not what I'm looking for in preseason. I don't care if we win or lose. I just want to see, winning type patterns, consistent defense, good boxing out, rebounding. I know it's cliche and it's some of the boring stuff, but I want to see, us to try to take care of the ball as much as possible. Again, preseason, I expect sloppy play the first couple of games. But as we wind up preseason, maybe around game 4 or 5, I expect us to tighten up all the little stuff, man. I want to see good offensive schemes. I want to see us get out in transition and get early opportunities. I want to see the Lakers be able to push the pace this season a little bit more. Because last year when we, were in the half-court offense, sometimes we got stagnant. So, I've been hearing they want to push the pace with all the speed we got with Russell Westbrook, young guys like Malik Monk, athletes, who, by the way, they're calling him the mini microwave. Malik Monk, I've been hearing he's heating up like crazy quickly. So he might have an even bigger role than anticipated. You guys know how excited I was this offseason for the signing. You guys were as well. So, yeah. It's on NBA TV. All right. There you go. There's another channel. If you guys do have a way to get to NBA TV or stream it, that'd be great. Sending love from Sweden. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much, Olsen. Hey, right back, man. Right back. Love is huge in Laker Nation land, man, all around the world. We love it. We love you guys. Keep supporting. Keep it up. He said, it's very early in the Philippines, 2 a.m. Just woke up to watch DTLF and the Lakers. Hey, Vincent, I appreciate you, man. I am humbled, my good sir. And by the way, if you guys haven't, please check out the latest anthem me and my boy Lonnie dropped. I made a mix with Laker highlights, man. It's going to get you guys hyped for the season. Make sure you smash that like button because it helps the video, amongst the algorithm in YouTube. So if you want to show love to your boy, whether you listen to hip hop or not, just make sure you smash the like button. No hard feelings. He said, Ramley, I hope you guys ready. We ready. We ready today. Like I said, I'll be flipping back and forth. But if you guys have any questions about this game, about the starting lineup, the rotations, a lot will be answered in the post game because we'll have more answers then. And we'll talk about how we looked and everything. But again, for those of you guys just tuning in, there will be no Westbrook, no LeBron, no Ariza, and no Carmelo, which shouldn't be a shocker to anybody. These are, the older vets, and we got to take care of them. Starting lineup, Kendrick Nunn, Kent Bazemore, Talen Horton-Tucker, who I'm very pleased with, and Anthony Davis and DeAndre Jordan. That's your starting 5 right there. What do you guys think? Who are you guys looking forward to watching the most? He said the mixtape was fire, Dan. Dan took a shot at Skip Bayless. I had to, man. He's always coming for our boys. So, I got to stick my neck out for my squad, man. I appreciate you, though. Thanks for listening, bro. Hopefully smashing that like button. He says, Steve Nash said LaMarcus and Millsap starting and some rookies. Yes. Obviously, if you guys don't know by now, Brooklyn's going to match us. We're playing – these two teams are playing chess, not checkers. So they're not trying to show us their hand either. And so no Kyrie, no KD, no Blake Griffin, et cetera, no Patty Mills. They're not playing, their main guys either. So, again, today is going to be the battle of the role players. Should be fun regardless. We want the dub. We want winning tendencies being developed early on. But we're going to take it lightly. We're just going to enjoy it, man. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Hopefully you guys, enjoy your evening today, man. Looking forward to a lot of football, a lot of basketball. And I will be here for the post-game recap. Any questions? He says, Steve Nash, I already read that one. He said, I can't wait to see the playoff Rondo on the court. Me too. I wonder if he's going to get many minutes today. It'll be interesting to see. I want to see some of these guys really fighting for their roster spots out there. We know Austin Reeves has one already, but he's included. Very excited to see it, man. Very excited. My boy Vincent, thank you so much, brother. He said, are you worried with our half-court offense? Last season, we struggled to keep up the good work. Dan, thank you so much, Vincent, for the donation. I'm not worried simply due to the fact that it's early in the season And we have a third option, a consistent third option that can get us buckets, get out in transition and score, and should push the pace, therefore giving us more possessions and more buckets throughout the course of the game. And that's Russell Westbrook, right? We acquired him for that reason. That was supposed to be Dennis, but again, he was more busy with Call of Duty than he was worrying about what he's supposed to do on the court. So, you know, I'm not too concerned. We did bring in, you know, a different assistant coaching staff, and hopefully we implement it early. Now, if I start seeing similar sluggish habits and stuff, I'm gonna call the team out. You guys know I keep it $150, man. I got you guys though year round, so keep it locked. Thanks so much for the donation, Vincent. Always so generous, my brother. Thank you. Who's better tonight, in your opinion? The Lakers, man. The Lakers are the deeper team. We should have the edge. But again, it's preseason, so I don't think, you know, outside of those players that are fighting for their roster spots, I don't think they're going to go too hard. But you never know. You know, sometimes things get competitive. It is basketball at the end of the day. But bottom line is, it's going to be fun to watch regardless. Again, a lot of questions to be answered. Some will be answered today. Not all. Still way too early. It's not even regular season yet. So we're getting glimpses, but I'm just happy, guys. I'm just happy to have my number one love of sports back, you know, basketball. I love football. You know, I like baseball. You know, I like other sports, but there's nothing like basketball. It's nothing like, you know, turning on the TV and just seeing that beautiful hardwood floor in Staples Center, all the banners hanging from the rafters, the beautiful LA fans, you know, draped all over Staples Center, and then just getting to watch the game. It's a beautiful thing. It's like Christmas early, man, every time. Cam Oliver or Shandy Brown is getting that two-way. You know, I like Cam Oliver. I want to see more of him. Shandy Brown, here's my thing about Shandy Brown Jr. He's an explosive athlete. He seems like a very good defender from what I've seen. He has all the tools. But what he needs to do is slow down a little bit. Don't have tunnel vision. You know, make sure you see the court. If the play isn't there, don't force it. Pass it. You know, use the A button, 2K reference. Smash the A button if you get double teamed. Don't force it. The only thing I didn't like about him, and this is young players sometimes go through it, but is that he's developing tunnel vision. He needs to get out of that bad habit. There is a place and time for his slashing and his athleticism. He'll have plenty of opportunities within the flow of the offense, but I get it. Again, I don't want to judge him too much based off of summer league. Guys were, you know, fighting for their roster lives, and apparently he made enough of an impression to make the roster. So I'm excited to see what he's got. Hey, what's up, Dredd? He said, what's gravy, DTLF? I'm ready for this preview, bro. Super hype, brother. Super hype. You're a little late. We covered most of the things already, but you can always rewind this video as soon as it ends. Still got a couple more minutes on here to talk basketball, man. I'm all yours, Laker Nation. Talk to me. He said, go Rams, go Lakers. Yes, sir. He said he did that a lot. Yes. But here, the thing I'm curious to see now, we are starting Kendrick Nunn at the point guard, right? He's more of a combo guard. So I'm curious to see who's going to generate offense for the first lineup. You know, are we going to run it through Kendrick? Are we going to let THC run some point? Because he did that for us last season. You know, that'll be interesting to see what coach is going to go with as far as getting us into our half-court offensive sets. Now, in transition, anybody can get involved, you know, depending on the mismatches, depending on the fast break. If you're open for three, they're going to shoot it. If you're, you know, coming down the lane and we got a slasher going on the court, he's probably going to attack, depending on the defensive coverages and everything if they got back. All that matters. But who's going to get us into our half-court offensive sets when things start slowing down throughout the course of the game? That's probably one of my biggest questions. I want to see who coach trusts with the ball in their hands to create for themselves and others, right? Who has the green light? Predictions on today's score. Well, you know what, Reels? I usually don't predict preseason games because obviously we don't have the full lineups, and this is the first of the team we've seen, so it's hard to make a prediction. But I'll say I should have the Lakers winning by at least 5 to 10 points. Yeah, I think so. We're deep enough. We should be all right. But whether we win or lose, it's irrelevant. It's too early. Dan, who do you think will get the last two-way spot? That is the question I would like to answer by the end of preseason, or at least with a game or two left, because you know it's something we can't answer right now. We have to see them perform on the court first, or who's even going to get minutes, and then I'll let you know who I would like to get that final two-way spot. From what I've seen in summer league, was Trevelyan Queen. Why? The guy's an athlete. He's explosive. He plays solid defense. He showed me he can not only can he jump out the gym, but he has a nice stroke as well. And he's more grizzled and ready just in case we ever have to call him up from the two-way contract to play actual games. What is he, 25, 26? So he's more, I think, mentally, he's more of an adult and he'll be prepared to perform, I think. Rio says, I'm excited to see THT play today. Absolutely. My biggest question for THT is, how's that jump shot looking? That face-up game we talked about before the offseason. How's that jumper looking? If he can face up and he looks comfortable in it, it's starting to look fluid, I'm going to be super hyped, man. I'm going to come on here even 10 times more hyped because that's what I want to see from him. Now, defensively, we know he has the tools. We know he can play make. We know he can get to anywhere on the court he wants because of his handling and ability to attack using his upper body strength. Now, he did lose some weight. How will that impact him on the court? Is it going to make him quicker and lighter on his feet? Is he going to still be able to bully defenders off the dribble? Now, we won't have all the answers here today, but hopefully by preseason, we'll have a clearer look at THT. But I think this kid has what it takes to be a special talent in this league for years to come. And we could be looking at our future star for the Lakers. So think about this, okay? We have him for a 2+1, meaning 3-year contract. By the time his contract ends, assuming he opts into the whole 3 years, by then one of our veterans will retire. Maybe Russ, maybe LeBron. Who knows? Maybe they'll keep playing. But I think there'll be more of an opportunity by then. And if he proves himself to the Lakers, he might, based on his interviews, I think he wants to earn himself a max contract. So he's shooting for the stars. Now, the only thing I hope for him is just for him to play smart. I don't want his his goals, his personal goals to get in the way of team first, right? We love young players succeeding, but we need team first mentality here to win championships. So as long as he is able to balance it too, I'll be happy. Yes, we want him getting, anywhere from 12 to 16 a night. That'd be nice. But we don't want that at the expense of the team, right? As long as we're winning, that's the bottom line. As soon as he continues to do that, I'll be happy. But yes, major question marks around him, man. Looking forward to it. My boy Denver Nuggets baby says, sub DTLF, much respect, my brother. I have faith y'all going to beat the Nets team. He said, I think y'all going to beat the Warriors record. When they were 73-9, I think y'all go 74-8. Everybody is healthy. That is high praise, my brother. It is really hard to get those type of records, but I appreciate the love, man, as always. And, the record is irrelevant to Laker fans. We want the real record, which is 18 championships. That's the one we want. But I do appreciate, man, the good vibes. As always, bro, you are awesome. My boy Marcus, thanks for a donation, bro. He said, what up, Dan? Repping Lakers from Cali to Texas. He said, do you think Monk will have a higher three-point percentage than Wesley? Ooh, that is a hard question. I'll say depending on his role on the team. It's harder to catch a rhythm playing less minutes, but if he gets heavy minutes anywhere from 20 to 25, then I think, yes, I think he can, surpass. Now, what was Wesley Matthews' percentage again? I forgot. Was it over 40? Because I think he will eclipse 40. I think Malik Monk will be shooting around 41 to 43, anywhere in between. If he exceeds that, oh my goodness, the sky's the limit. But where Malik Monk will help the most is just his athleticism, his speed, his ability to run the court alongside guys like Wes and Rondo. When they look for him up the court, he's going to be up looking to get us some quick transition buckets. And obviously he can spot up and knock down threes. But I just hope that his defense improves as well so he can see the court. Because remember, Frank Vogel is looking for guys who can do multiple things. Now, he mentioned that the shooting guard isn't established. The only positions that are established are, Russell Westbrook, LeBron, and AD. But everybody else is interchangeable, according to Frank Vogel in a recent interview. So that tells me, and he also said he's looking for the best guard combination of defense and offense. So he's looking for guys who can knock down shots, right? So they can stretch the floor for guys like AD and LeBron, obviously, but could also play D. So if Malik Monk is able to shoot up there a similar percentage to Wayne Ellington, but is also able to play good defense, he might end up being your starting shooting guard. Same goes for THT, Wayne, anybody. Maybe even Kendrick Nunn can end up being that combo guard. But who knows? It's going to be up to them to perform. And it's healthy competition, man. It's always great when you have multiple positions that are competing because you get the best. For the most part, you get the best of everybody. As long as they're competitive, they're going to give you their best as they want those minutes. So healthy competition, excited. He said, Denver Nuggets, baby, I would love to see Jokic versus AD again. He said, I know last time he hit a game winner 3 in Jokic's face, but it's always a good game when AD versus Jokic play each other. It sure is, Jordan. You know what? Two of the best big men in the league, hands down. This is a very talented NBA. I really want Anthony Davis to be in the MVP conversation. Talking about the former MVP Jokic, I would love Anthony Davis to be that guy and take the reins. I'm looking for him to grab the reins this season of the team and say, okay, I need 25 plus a night. I need 10 rebounds and I need 2 blocks. Everything else is going to be the cherry on top. But I need him to hold himself to those standards this year because he's going to be our guy, man. We're going to go as AD goes. Now, obviously, we have other guys. LeBron is probably the best player on this team. But with his age factor, we need him to, take a little bit of a break. Now, I don't mean don't go 0 to 100, but I mean during the season, we need him to kind of be in cruise control and let the other guys be the ones that put the team on their back for the most part because we don't want to risk injury, man. I know he's amazing. He's just a freak athlete. He's a different type of specimen, but he still needs to be protected, right? We must protect the king. Chess, not checkers, baby. Let's go. Hey, thank you so much for the donation, brother. He said, happy beginning of the season. He said, Dan, do you think Westbrook will be our Dwayne Wade and fit somewhat the same alongside LeBron? Yes. Great analogy. Great analogy. I said this when we acquired him, and then when we got David Fizdale. I said he was the coach in Miami when we had when he was with the Heat over there, when they had LeBron, Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. So I think he's going to help mold a similar type of offense. And obviously Frank Vogel has us with the defense as the Miami Heat did. So this is a perfect analogy. You're going to see a lot of that LeBron and Wade, except this time I think the roles will be reversed. Around that time, Wade was getting older and LeBron did most of the carrying. But I think now that LeBron's getting older, I think Westbrook will do most of the carrying, so the roles will be reversed. But that is a very good analogy. And I think, it's going to be very similar, my brother. Thanks so much for the first 20 peaks, man, of the season, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all, man. It's truly kind-hearted to y'all. He said, Dan, I'm going to the game. It's going to be awesome, even if the Stars don't play. Yes, we got a lot to break down, man. Have fun at the game. Take lots of pictures. Hit me up on the Twitter, and I'll repost them, man. I always love looking at Staples Center. Even if I can't be there personally, but yes, at some point this season, I'm going. He said, a friend close to Kyrie said he is contemplating sitting out this year. Oh, man. You know what? I respect whatever decision he takes. He ain't on my Lakers, so he's not my concern, but, Kyrie's a smart guy. People like to, write him off as crazy and stuff like that. No, he's really smart. He's intelligent. He knows what he's doing. Whatever, works for him and his family personally, I'm all for it, man. So, blessings to the young brother, man. He needs to take care of what's important to him first. Basketball comes second. But yes, let's let the Lakers, we don't have any distractions. So thankfully for that, I'm thankful for that. And we're surefire and ready. Can y'all still get Kevin Love? He said, don't you guys got one more slot available? Russ with Kevin Love, 2 UCLA products on the Lakers would be dope. As of right now, he's not a buyout candidate. Supposedly they're looking to keep him, but I think that'll change throughout the course of the season. Long season. So looking forward to seeing what develops as the season progresses. I'd love to have him as the 15th spot, but maybe there'll be better options. Who knows? But yes, I think Kevin Love can maybe bring something to this team that we currently don't have too many stretch bigs, right? We lost Marc Gasol, and DeAndre and Dwight are both rim protectors and rebounders, right? For the most part. So, yeah, he would bring a different dimension as a big stretch 5, stretch 4 type player. And he can maybe be on the finishing lineup if he, rediscovers his career over here. But you never know, man. You never know. A lot of time left, and we'll see. Mike Blaze says, hey, question. What's your take on having 4 big men down there this year? LeBron James, DeAndre Jordan, and all of them. I love it. The more, the merrier. We need size throughout the course of the season, and especially in the playoffs. So I love it, bro. Great questions, by the way, guys. Good morning. Hey, what up, T? Long time no see. How you been? Good to see y'all, man. Welcome back. Brand new season. Man, love to have you guys all back. Much love, guys. What's my ideal starting 5, Dan? Well, I've mentioned it on the several times here on the podcast live. I'll say my ideal starting lineup will be Russell Westbrook, Malik Monk, LeBron James, AD, and Dwight Howard or DeAndre. Depends, because as of right now, it looks like they like Dwight off the bench as a primary table setter for the second unit, and then sometimes finishing out games depending on how the flow of the game goes. But I'd love to have him starting or even coming off the bench, or DeAndre, just to have a real rim protector doing the dirty work for the majority part of the season. And then maybe when we end games, we can slide Anthony Davis over to the 5, like at the fourth quarters and stuff like that, where he can really destroy the opposition, because nobody can match up with him at the 5, period. Nobody can match up, period. But at the 5, you park him closer to the basket, you get higher efficiency buckets, maybe some kickouts off of double teams. You have different types of looks there. So, looking forward to it. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? My boy said, what up, Dan the GOAT? What's up, Angry Laker fan? You the GOAT, bro. What's up, man? How you doing? Doing good. I'm feeling real nice today, man. I'm feeling exceptional. Obviously, you know why, for obvious reasons, but it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, man. In the words of Mr. Rogers, is Dwight playing today? I let me see. Let me just to confirm. I think it was he included? Okay, here it is. The players that aren't playing, I'm gonna give you those instead. LeBron, Ariza, Carmelo, and Westbrook won't play. So yes, Dwight should see some limited minutes here and there. Dwight will be playing. He said Cam Thomas will light up the Lakers. That was a good pick. I will admit that was a good pick, but he ain't lighting up anybody, man. No. The Lakers are still the Lakers. We're still gonna defend. We got one of the best defensive coaches in the league, something Brooklyn knows nothing about. But hey, it's always fun to trash talk. Who's playing today? Everybody not named Russell Westbrook, LeBron, Ariza, and who did I miss? Russell Westbrook, LeBron, Ariza. I'm missing one. So I forget. But yeah, basically almost everybody, man, except for our main guys. Who's the fourth one? Oh yeah, no Carmelo. There you go, Carmelo Anthony. How do we keep forgetting about Carmelo? He said Nets in 5. 5 preseason games, maybe. But not playoffs, man. Nah. Y'all, how about this? Y'all focus on getting out the East first. That's a bigger task for you guys right now. You let us worry about the finals. Y'all worry about getting there. He's about to light them and clap off the bench. He's about to light them, clap off the bench. It'll be interesting to see how Cam Thomas looks. He's somebody who could score in college. He's somebody that can get quick buckets, but his role will be different on Brooklyn. Maybe they still want him as a spark plug. We'll see. Say hi to Brazil. Hey, shout out to Brazil. I'd love to visit Rio de Janeiro someday, man. It's so tropical. I love tropical scenery, and the beautiful people of Brazil, man. It would be fun. But shout out to Brazil, man. Big fan. Dan, as a Laker fan, how do you feel about Caruso coming to the Bulls? I like the Bulls. I respect y'all, man. You guys. I have no beef and no quarrel with the Bulls. Honestly, I wasn't around for the Jordan era, so I didn't get to see y'all beating us in the finals. If not, I probably wouldn't like you guys. But you guys have a very bright future, okay? Lonzo Ball was a great pickup. Caruso, amazing pickup. He's a great defender who can also play, make, facilitate, do some things here and there. Don't expect the numbers to jump off the page, but he makes a bigger impact on the games than what the numbers tell you. So as long as you're watching the games, you will love and appreciate him. For the rest, for the casuals that just look at the stat sheet, they're going to be like, he's nothing special. But, enjoy it, man. It was fun while it lasted with us. We will find our brand new Caruso to replace him with. So I'm not worried about that. But I'm happy for him. He got paid. He did what he had to do. He said Caruso wants to have many open shots as he had with the Lakers. Caruso won't have as many open shots as he had with the Lakers. Who knows? He's playing with Lonzo, very unselfish player. So, those are the type of players that you love to have on the team. Guys like Lonzo get everybody involved. Look what he did for Kuzma's career. He made him look amazing, when Lonzo was on the team. Matter of fact, you can make a case that, Kuzma wasn't the same after Lonzo left. It could be chemistry, could be friendships, but it could also be that, Lonzo was a very unselfish player who empowered many role players in many different ways and got the ball out of his hands and stuff like that. D, I always make sure to come here first for everything Lakers. You're the realist. Thank you so much, T. I appreciate that love, man. You the realist, and you guys are the real MVPs, man. I couldn't do it without your support. So much love, guys. Enjoy your internal battle with no Kyrie first. Hello. Oh, shots fired. He's going off at that Nets fan. Hey, but you know what? These Net fans, man, they were born yesterday. So it's not fair to really talk trash to them, especially when they say immature things like Lakers suck and, they want attention. So they get blocked. It's that easy. But yeah, these Net fans were, I mean, what the heck is a Nets fan? If you weren't there with them in New Jersey, I don't want to hear about it. You had the Knicks in New York, so there's no way you're a bandwagon Knicks fan that left the Knicks for the Nets, or you were just born yesterday. So either way, I don't respect you. That's how I feel about most Net fans. He said Nets would when the last time the Nets won a chip. Did they win one with Dr. J? I think they won. I'm not sure. It's a long time, man. He said, hey, guys, Lakers starters versus Nets. Yes, sir. We already covered it. Love it, man. Thanks for the info, though. Lakers for life, all day, every day. But it's going to be fun to see what Taylor does as a starter. Maybe we could be looking at a glimpse of our future. And I think that's the bigger thing that we're going to really be dissecting today, guys. I'll take a couple more questions before I get off, though. I'm going to go grab me a meal. Maybe whip up something in the kitchen. Maybe I see if my girl makes me something right quick before the game starts, man, because, I can't be on an empty stomach. I haven't had breakfast yet. And, I want to be happy after the post game. What do you think about who? He is a Polish league superstar in the 22 draft prospect. I haven't checked him out, brother. I don't want to butcher his name. I haven't checked him out, but maybe I'll look at him. If you send me a link, that would be much appreciated. Nets fans are like Clipper fans, Dan. Exactly. You know what? I have real Knick fan friends. Shout out to my boy Lou, who tell me these exact same things. Their words, not mine. Net fans are exactly Clipper fans. They're not wanted there. Am I going to any Lakers games this season? Yes. If the Lord willing, bro, if I'm blessed enough, yes, I will be at a Laker game. And hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. And don't be afraid to come up to me. Last time I was there, people were hitting me up. They're like, I seen you at the Laker games, but I was too intimidated. I'm a nice guy, man. You guys want a picture? You guys want to just come up to me and say what's up? Definitely do that if you guys see me over there. He said Nets won in the ABA, not in the NBA. Ooh, there you go. That's why nobody remembers. So yeah, officially they don't have any NBA championships. He said, could I vlog my videos, Dan? Yeah, it depends on who I'm going with. Sometimes I'm hanging out with friends or people who aren't comfortable in front of the camera. I'm like, wow, you guys are good looking, but they're like, they just don't like to be filmed. So it depends on who I'm with. Most of the time I'm with my group, man. And so it's hard to film and vlog, but I'll do what I can. Last time I was at a Laker game, I did vlog it. It's somewhere here in the channel. So you're going to have to cycle through tons of videos to find that. But yeah, I did vlog it. And I think that was the day Kuzma dropped 42 3/4. So yeah. But anyways, guys, it's going to wrap it up for me. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thanks for the donations, man. This early in the season, you guys are already blessing the kid. Thank you, man. God bless you guys. And please smash the like button. If you already haven't, please subscribe for all things Lakers. I will be right here for the post-game recap, breaking down everything we saw, man. It's time for me to go and grab a meal, man. The kid is out. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys after the game. Enjoy.